Hey guys, it's Christy, and I decided to do like a mid-month wrap-up for Alphabethon, so I'm going to jump right in and let you know how I've been doing. Oreo's eating pillows in the back, of course, so far for the July special month-long Alphabethon. That noise is my dishwasher, either the dishwasher or the dog, you know, you pick. So yeah, I'm gonna jump right in. On July 1st, I read Autopsy Room 4. That was by Stephen King. It was just a short story. I think it was about 25 pages. Loved it, obviously. And I read 37% of Lifelike to finish that. I had already started it and I only had 37% left, so I don't know if I'm actually gonna like count that towards anything, but just in case, I put it down. I also read 29 pages of Counting by Sevens, and I'm reading that in the ebook version. On the 2nd, I read 7 pages of Bring Me Their Hearts, which is here, and yes, I'm still reading this one. And Oreo's bringing me a pillow. Oreo! Oreo! Whoa, 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 I see your nub go. Come up, up, up. No? Okay. And I also read 28 pages of Counting by Sevens, which is on my Kindle. On the 3rd, I read 13 pages of Bring Me Their Hearts, 42 pages of Counting by Sevens, and I listened to 60% of Defy the Stars, and that's by Claudia Gray. On the 4th, I read 70 pages of Bring Me Their Hearts, 38 pages of Counting by Sevens, and 40%, I listened to 40% of Defy the Stars, and that finished that audiobook off. And I read 30 pages of Happiness A to Z, which is just like a book of, it's actually over there, I'll show you in my full wrap up. It's just a book of like happy quotes and such. I really enjoyed it. The next day, which was the 5th, I listened to 32% of Glimpse, and that's by Jonathan Mayberry. I read 105 pages of Happiness A to Z. I read 6 pages of Counting by Sevens, and I read 6% of If There's No Tomorrow, and that's by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and that is on my Kindle, so it's like, it didn't go by pages, it went by percent. On the 6th, I read 19% of If There's No Tomorrow. On the 7th, I read 24 pages of Bring Me Their Hearts, and 6% of If There's No Tomorrow. On the 8th, I read 11% of If There's No Tomorrow. On the 9th, I listened to 30% of Glimpse. And on the 10th, I finished Glimpse. There was 38% left of that. And I read 17% of If There's No Tomorrow. On the 11th, I read 190 pages of Orphan Monster Spy. I am reading that one for review, and that's by Matt Killeen. And I read 12% of If There's No Tomorrow. The 12th, I read 6% of If There's No Tomorrow. The 13th, I read 95 pages of Orphan Monster Spy, and 6% of If There's No Tomorrow, and 72 pages to finish Happiness A to Z. And then I also read 15 pages of Bring Me Their Hearts. On the 14th, I read 45 pages of Bring Me Their Hearts, and 17% of If There's No Tomorrow to finish that book. On the 15th, I didn't put my page count down for Bring Me Their Hearts, but I only read, let's see, I read like 20, I'm awful at math. I read this many pages, whatever that little tiny bit is, of Bring Me Their Hearts, and then I also read 41 pages of Counting by Sevens, and right now I'm reading, today is the 16th, I'm reading Orphan Monster Spy right now, and hoping to finish that. So, we shall see. Oreo has now taken off my pillowcase because he's like crazy. And as you can tell, I am all over the place with books, just a little like thing of what I'm working on here. I finished the letter A, that was Autopsy Room 4. I'm reading B, which is Bring Me Their Hearts. I'm also reading C, which is Counting by Sevens. I finished D, which is Defy the Stars. E, I already picked out another book that I want to read, and it's a physical book, so I'm going to try to wait till I finish one of the physical books I'm reading. E is going to be an ebook, and I want to finish Counting by Sevens, which is the ebook I'm reading now before I start that. G was Glimpse. H was Happiness A to Z. I was If There's No Tomorrow. Then J and K, I haven't decided what I'm reading yet. Like 100%. L, I mean, there was Lifelike, but I don't think I'm gonna count it. M and N, I haven't figured out. And O, I want to finish Orphan Monster Spy. So, I have like my little list there. I'm getting there, I'm working on it. We'll see, I'm not doing too bad. I finished altogether so far halfway through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, looks like 5 books. And then I'm in the midst of book number 6, number 7, and number 8. So, alright, I'm gonna go, and I will see you in my next video. See ya.